Hello everyone, and welcome to this brief video about finding your soul family and why it matters. What is a soul family? Our souls come into this life as a new incarnation each time, but only in a new physical vehicle or physical body. The essence of our consciousness remains the same from lifetime to lifetime because we are a divine spark which comes from the one infinite creator, and ultimately our goal is to return back to the one infinite creator, and in order to do that we must experience levels of growth and levels of moving forward. Our divine spark can never be lessened, it can never be lost, and it can never be destroyed because what we are is eternal. We are lost in what I call the forgetting when we come into this world. And this is necessary because if we remembered everything from every previous incarnation, there would be no purpose to soul growth, and there would be no purpose for souls to even come to this third density planet in order to learn and grow. We make soul contracts with other souls before we come into this lifetime, and we make those contracts with members of a group that we repeatedly incarnate with over and over again. The purpose of this is to teach each other and learn from each other so that we can grow and evolve as souls. We switch roles oftentimes in between incarnations. The person that is my child in this incarnation might have been my mother in another incarnation, or a friend, or a co-worker. It doesn't really matter. We've all been members of both sexes many, many times. What matters is that we have elected to come here together to learn and to grow from our experiences together. In order to ascend or move forward from a third density consciousness to a fourth and fifth degree level of consciousness, we have to build a body that is lighter, less dense, and that vibrates at a much higher frequency. We are working on this process of ascension with the other members of our soul group because we have a common mission. How do I recognize a member of my soul family? It's pretty easy to tell once you know what the signs are. Here are just a few. Your eye contact with this person is deep and engaging. It's almost like you can look at them and you can see right down into the depths of who they are, and you recognize each other on a soul level when your eyes meet. You're magnetically drawn to this person and their energy, and there may be no other explanation for why this is so. You maybe have never met this person before, but inherently you are drawn to them. You want to be around them, and the intensity of the magnetic pull to that person is unmistakable, and you want to be around them, you want to be in their energy. You even may long to physically touch that person in order to feel and experience their energy because it is so familiar. Another sign is they appear in your life when you're ready to move to the next level of your spiritual evolution. This person or these persons might have appeared in your life before this time, but you weren't ready and you weren't seeking, and so you didn't recognize maybe the connection or what they might have had to offer. And then all of a sudden, when you go down the path of soul seeking and looking to figure out what your path is and why you've come, you recognize this person or these people as being somebody that you've known before, that you've walked the same path with before. Another sign might be that you could talk with these people or this person for hours and never run out of things to say because you have so many things in common and you're both seeking along a similar pathway. Last but not least, you inherently know that this person has a purpose for coming into your life and you into theirs. Even if you might be a little confused initially about what that might be, you know on a deep level that there is a reason why this person is in your life and you want them to remain in your life. Why am I meeting my soul family at this time? Well, because Earth is going through a series of energetic changes right now. We're moving into an area of the galaxy where the vibration is much, much higher and lighter. And in order to move into that area of heightened consciousness, we must learn to raise our vibration to match it. or we won't be able to go on that path, and we won't be able to move into fourth density and fifth density level consciousness. Those who are not ready to move into level of fourth density or fifth density consciousness will remain in third density consciousness. And that is the state that most of the human family is at right now. Third density, late third density, some are ready to move on, but quite frankly, the masses are not there yet. Members of our soul family come into our lives to change the trajectory of our path and to expand our consciousness. All of a sudden, we find ourselves wondering about our purpose for coming here and what we are supposed to do. And our soul family members help propel us on that journey. Why do we need catalyst in our lives right now? Catalyst is what moves us forward and brings about change. And the Law of One material, which originated with a 6th density soul group complex called Ra, describes how catalyst serves to provide us with opportunities for soul growth and evolution. We can choose to ignore these catalysts as they present themselves, or we can utilize them to help us grow spiritually. So when hard times come into our life, or we have bad things happen to us and we're wondering why me, and so on and so forth, it could just be that these are opportunities for growth that are being presented to us, and we can use them to move forward, and we can use them to learn to grow, and maybe even help others to learn how to grow from what we have experienced. Members of our soul family serve as catalysts in our lives, and we are drawn to them because within our own cellular DNA, we remember them and their energy on a subconscious level. Remember, in order to find our soul families, we must be seeking to move forward and to evolve and transform ourselves into a higher level of being. We must be ready to prepare for ascension and willing to go forward, even if it means leaving those behind who are not ready to go there yet. And last but not least, remember, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Namaste.